Yeah, of course.
We're lost.
Oh. Where are you trying to get to? Hello there, and welcome along to this video. If you've watched any of my videos before, you're probably used to seeing a modular setup, but I haven't made any of those for almost a year now, and I just wanted to do this short video just to basically say what I've been up to for the last year. So first of all, what have I actually been up to? Well, just over a year ago, my wife and I happily met our new baby daughter. She was born February 2021, and it's been a roller coaster of a ride since then. Very steep learning curve, as anyone who's a parent or a new parent will no doubt have experienced. We also moved house, and that was January this year, after what seemed an eternity of trying to sell our old house and sales falling through, and my God, what a stressful process. I never want to move house ever again. There's another plane going over. We'll wait for the plane to go. My day job is that I'm a lecturer, a music lecturer in the local college. And I used to do that part-time about a year ago. I went to a full-time position there. All of those things combined have really put a lot of pressure on my time. Not really had the time available that I used to have to make these videos, but hopefully I think we've reached a point now, both my wife and I, where we're starting to be able to manage our time a little bit better, and it means that we can start to get back to do some of the things that we used to do. Let me just check my notes. Dinner baby bits. Oh yeah. I don't want this to sound like I'm just sort of moaning about all these things, because actually, obviously, are all amazing, positive things. But they do bring with them extra pressures that I didn't have before as an adult. And all it means is I've got to get better at managing my time to allow me to do the things that I want to do, and not just keep complaining that I haven't got time to do things, or oh, I'll do it next week, or I'll do it next week, putting things off. I finally said to myself, right, you've just got to do this. You can't keep putting it off. You've got to get your finger out and just start making the videos again. That's what I'm doing today. But also, over the last year, I've had a couple of positive musical experiences. The first one is that I released 2 albums. Actually, no, I think I released 3 albums, all available on Spotify. Link in the description. And those albums were really music that I had made for YouTube videos, and I just collected some of my favourite ones and put them on an album and released that. They're mainly improvised pieces of an ambient nature, some of which feature guitar as well, not just modular stuff. And maybe I'll discuss some of that in a future video, how I made those tracks and the process and so on. But what I'd really like to do is to actually sit down and write and record an album in a little bit more of a traditional sense, rather than just recording improvisations. That's another future project that I want to do. I also had the opportunity to play my first ever modular synth gig, which was an incredibly nerve-wracking night. I had the opportunity to play this gig with some friends from work, and I just thought, well, I've got to go for it. I had no idea what I was going to do. The whole night, the whole thing was improvised. I think one of the guys that we were playing with on the night, I didn't even meet till the night of the gig, the bass player. Yeah, my first time playing modular synth, completely improvised, no idea what the tracks were going to be. Met the other band members, or one of the band members, the night of the gig. You could definitely say it was out of my comfort zone. But you just got to take these chances, or take these opportunities, rather I should say, as and when they arrive. There's another plane going over. Lots of planes today. Let's just wait for the plane to go. So not only was it all that, but then the gig itself was a support slot supporting a band I'm a massive fan of, Ozric Tentacles. Don't know if you guys know that band, but I'm really into Ozric Tentacles, love them. So I was doubly nervous because of that. It came for the night and it was great. I just loved it. I had a great time, and I just want to do more gigs now with the modular stuff, and I've got a couple of things lined up in the summer, so looking forward to that. So yeah, I've had a couple of really cool things going on over the last year, but on a whole, musically speaking, I've just been on a bit of a hiatus. So I think now is the time where I want to kickstart the channel again, start making videos again, and get back into a bit of a rhythm of what I used to do before. So that leads me to what I want to do with the channel. So previously I was doing the instrumental videos, and I'm still going to keep doing that. I've just put one out actually the other day, which there should be a link up there somewhere. Click on that if you've not seen it already. That was just a bit of fun, really. I'm a big Metallica fan. Metallica's like my favourite band since I was 14 years old, and I just thought, I wonder what it'd be like to pinch a Metallica riff and use that as like a main riff in a patch. So yeah, check that video out. In fact, the music that's playing in the background right now is, once I'd made that video and I just left it going for a little bit, but sort of randomised the sequencer, and that's what you can hear at the moment. If you want to hear the music that's playing right now without me talking all over it, just let me know in the comments. I'll probably put that up at some point as a separate video. But what I also want to do with these videos is to document some of the creative projects that I'm working on. Some more people come in.
Can we disturb you?
Yeah, of course.
We're lost.
Where are you trying to get to?
Would you know? I thought we were on the purple route, which we clearly are. But we parked over. What was the name of the road? I think it was Blake Small Lane.
There's a road down there. Have you been right down to that road down there? No. You haven't got a map or anything?
No.
No.
We've been round the other part,
yeah,
but not this, and thought we'd be all right, but clearly not.
So you've basically got to go in that direction. The other way to go, or it might be a longer route, and I think there is a path that goes sort of parallel to the road.
We're quite a way out. Is it up Church Road?
Yeah.
Right along there, and
it's turn right
up Sandy Lane, is it?
And you'd turn right at that T-junction, and you'd carry on, and you'd come to another car park, and you're less likely to get any further lost.
Yeah.
And this path, where does this one go?
If you keep going that way, I think you're gonna go further away from where you need to.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
That's all right, no problem.
You have to stay there now in case anybody else comes up.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's all right. Completely forgot what I was talking about now. A couple of ladies just come by, and they're a bit lost. I had to give them some directions. Hopefully they'll find their way back. What was I saying? Don't know. Oh yeah, that was it. So what I really wanted to do with this channel is to have some way of documenting my creative projects, in some ways trying to keep me on track a little bit, you know, share my experiences with you guys. And also, you know, if you're working on your own creative projects, what are you doing? You know, I'd love it if people could share what they're doing as well, and, you know, write that in the comments below. What are you working on at the moment? What are you struggling with? What are you finding difficult? Are there things that you wanted to do, or you've wanted to do for a long time, but you just can't find the time, or you don't know how to start? And hopefully we can help each other. I don't know whether I should go back and offer them a lift. I hope they don't get lost. Let me know in the comments below, what are you working on at the moment? What are the biggest difficulties, struggles that you're having with your project? And hopefully we can learn from each other, support each other, and it'll be fun and interesting and all the rest of it. Splendid. Enjoy the music, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.